Okay, so in this video, I'm going to go over how to add custom images to the background of your Revit file, meaning what will the view be out looking out the windows, because you don't want to have just this default gray or cloud area. First, let me show you where some of the places you can get some of these files. So if you go to our class Moodle, I've uploaded under Project 3 some images of the Chicago skyline, which this building is on 77 Walker Street. It's basically on the Golden Mile of Chicago. If you want to get your own pictures, that's great. I highly encourage you to do so. You're going to want to have ones that are not in portrait mode, but basically horizontal view. The best bet too is to Google search for things like view out of Chicago hotel room or view out of five-story building. You don't want to view from street level because the building you're in, I'm not sure what floor you're on, but you're definitely not on the ground floor. You're several floors up, right? So that's something to keep in mind right away. All right, let me go back to the next screen here. Okay, now over in our Revit model, this is that wall that I showed you in the last video of how to put in glass and doors. I also kind of took my own advice and made this section here a glass wall also. One thing I did run into is when I tried to change this glass to frosted, it changed all of this glass to frosted, which I did not want. I wanted this part to be clear and this part to be frosted. I'll troubleshoot that with you all if you want to. This I'm going to definitely change because it's ugly right now. So we'll kind of crop that out of our view. But say, for example, this was going to be a view I was going to present as one of my renderings. This is all outside window. That is too. That is there. I think way over there even is also. So we want to see a view out this window. We don't want it to kind of just be this blank gray sky. So the first thing we're going to do is go to the View tab, go to Render. Now we're going to save again. And over here, we have kind of all our options under lighting. You want to make sure that we're doing interior, sun, and artificial, meaning we're going to have sunshine and whatever lights I put in here. I don't have lights yet, so when you see this rendering, it is going to be fairly dark. I'll be working on putting those in too so you can see them. But here under background, we want to pick image. The cool thing with Revit is it's going to wrap it 360 around the building. That's another reason why you want this kind of wide horizontal one. I have these pictures that are on Moodle already downloaded to my computer. So I'm going to bring those up quick. Hold on, where am I? Here I am. Going through my files again. You're all going to get to know my weird file names. All right, here we go. Gotta look at it this way. Tech 2, Project 3. All right, skyline images. Let's look at these big so you can see what we're talking about here. So here's a couple here. Again, you want to get them for daytime too. You don't want a nighttime view because hopefully your folks aren't working in this office late at night. This one looks like it might be from an airplane. I'll kind of bring that up big if you want to see it. We'll play with that now. All right, see there? So you're pretty high up. That's not too bad though, because I like how there's some clouds and things like that. You're going to find you're going to play with this as we go along. So I'm going to say okay to that. Not much is going to happen just here. You're not going to see it yet, but we're going to do an in Revit rendering. So I just hit the render button there. It's going to take a couple seconds. Let's see, come on. We're going to watch this blue ball together. All right, let's start to fill it in. All right, so now you can see that there are buildings outside of that window, which is kind of cool. This right here is actually glare from sunlight coming in. That's okay. That's naturally going to happen and bounce around in your glass. And I get some nice spillover of the sunshine coming in. Once I put some lighting in here, this will balance that out. This is also probably a reflection from whatever's happening in the glass over here. This is all correct. This is what you should be seeing. That's pretty cool. Then if you want to see what this would look like on the cloud rendering, we're going to click Render in Cloud. You'll see this box come up. I'm already logged in, so you may need to log in with your Sage account. I already have an account. This is not causing any credits. It's a medium size. All of that default stuff is good. We'll hit render for that. It's going to start, we want to say continue in background. And following render, this is some weird, I don't know why I had a picture of Mykonos in here at one point, but it's no longer connected to it. I guess I was putting my building in Greece. It's happening way up here. So if I click onto that, I'm going to click onto that, then I've got to switch my screen to get us to go there. So we'll head over there and look at that in just a second. All right, go into Zoom. All right, stop share. Okay, I got to go over there, bring that guy up. I think it's over here now. All right, here's the rendering coming up. It's going to take a few minutes. This is really quick compared to everything else. So here's some sample ones I'd already done. This is one I did earlier in the day. This is the one it's working on right now. So we'll kind of open that up. Your job is currently in the rendering queue, render time 10 minutes. We don't want to cancel it. Let me go back and show you the finished one then from the other day. Well, let's see how quick it says. 10 minutes seems long. Let's go back and see what this guy's doing. Oh, wait, there's 2 in there. I can open up another one. Oh, still 10 minutes. 1 of 2. All right, here's the one from the other day. This is not going to look the same because I don't have my walls in, but you get the gist of, you're going to get a pretty realistic effect at the windows. This is actually with a different photo too. So I can, we'll pause this and then I'll come back and bring it over to you. Let's see, hit pause. Okay, so we're having technical difficulties on my end bringing up the rendering. My VPN thinks it's from England, so it's taken forever. That's my own fault because that's how I watch BBC on the sly. And my IT help, my husband, is currently on a Zoom meeting too in the house. So I will just, when this rendering is all done, normally it only takes like 3 or 4 minutes, I will include it as an attachment image so you can see what we're all talking about. But I wanted to walk you through adding those pictures into the background of your files. Like I said, you're welcome to use the ones that I found, but also feel free to search online for others, but make sure again that you've got a view that's like high off the ground. All right, see you again later.